welcome to another episode of ASMR Sea Shanties with your host Quetzal. This time around, we are looking at the shanty known as Leave Her Johnny, also known as Time for Us to Leave Her. Now, last episode, I talked about the song My Jolly Sailor Bold, which historically was never a shanty, but there are a few fan wiki pages out there that refer to the song as a shanty because most people know it from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and that franchise has rewritten the song to make it sound like a shanty. 'Tis a nuance, but there is a difference between a shanty versus a ballad versus a lullaby, etc. The format of songs vary from genre to genre. While My Jolly Sailor Bold is what I would call a maritime love ballad, Leave Her Johnny is very much a shanty. It has a lead singer who is accompanied after every stanza with a chorus sung by other crewmates, and even during the stanzas, there is a callback between lead singer and crew. The song also has distinct repeating segments, and it is methodically consistent in syllables and melody, making it a good work song. That is, a song with a steady rhythm that the crew would sing and work to help establish a rhythm and flow to work, and to make the time pass easier. Leave Her Johnny, based on its lyrics and narrative, would have been sung as a coming home kind of song, a shanty for the last stretch of the journey home. Like Away Rio, it may well have been a capstan song. That is, a song to sing while winding a capstan. A capstan being a wheel-like contraption used to wind rope or chains, such as when wheeling the anchor or docking a ship. The lyrics of the rendition we'll be singing this episode come from the rendition put together by the British folk band The Longest Johns. While I have seen other variations of lyrics I like, such as Sean Dager's rendition in the video game Assassin's Creed Black Flag, such versions seemingly alter lyrics to sound more contemporary, which I appreciate. They make the songs more approachable for the modern audience. Though I am interested in looking at the lyrics that might be most similar to the original song back in the day, and I believe the version by The Longest Johns might be a bit more along those lines. Curiously, the shanty itself was mentioned but not recorded in W.B. Wall's Ships, Sea Songs, and Shanties. First published in 1910, this collection of popular sea songs and shanties lists both the lyrics and the main melody of the songs. It occasionally even has a little history blurb of songs and ships of the time. Like Ashton, who documented My Jolly Sailor Bold from last episode, Wall also mentioned the fading popularity of sea songs and shanties, and thus made it his mission to record those shanties he heard himself while sailing and being around sailors. So, I see both books as primary sources of the lyrics as they were sung at the time. Now, while Leave Her Johnny is mentioned in Wall's book, it is not actually recorded, save the first two stanzas. The song's melody and format resemble another maritime song known as Across the Western Ocean, which is in fact in the book. Wall explains that Across the Western Ocean can probably be dated to about 1850, when thousands, if not millions, of Irish immigrants were sailing to America, fleeing a famine most American history classes refer to as the Irish Potato Famine. By the time Wall documented Across the Western Ocean, it perhaps more so than other sea songs, was losing popularity, perhaps in large part to how dated the lyrics were. The lyrics specifically talk about the immigrants sailing west and mention locations such as Liverpool and the Rocky Mountains. By 1910, though, while the story of the song was no longer as resonant, the melody of this shanty had been incorporated into a more timeless song, known then as Time for Us to Leave Her, known more commonly today as Leave Her, Johnny. As Wall so eloquently puts it, in later years, when its original words no longer applied, someone took hold of the first line, "Oh, the times are hard and the wages low," which, being retained, led on to the rest. The tune was too good a one to lose, so new words were fitted. The tune, as I have said, is a good one to haul to, and as long as shanties remain, it will probably be heard. And so, let's take a look at the shanty as we will sing it today. Bullies. While current renditions of the song say Johnny, which we will sing, the original lyrics, according to Wall, use the term bullies instead. Bullies could have simply meant brutes, referring to the strong crewmen working on board, or it could have had a more archaic meaning of friend or buddy. Packet ships, sometimes referred to as packet boat, packet liner, or just packets, were medium-sized boats for domestic travel. They ran on regular schedules and transported mail, passengers, and cargo. Stores. The same stanza mentioning packet ships warns they'll steal your stores and clothes. Stores here meaning your stash, your goods, your belongings, whatever it is you've stored on ship. Liverpool Pat. I assume here is a man named Pat from Liverpool, UK, and a sailor as they refer to his tarpaulin hat. Tarpaulin is a material that actually includes tar in its making to make the fabric waterproof. It was often the material of choice in making sailor outfits and hats. It seems on the boat, Liverpool Pat isn't the only distinguished character. Yankee John the Pocket Rat is here too, Yankee simply referring to him as an American. They call him a pocket rat, which are rodents with cheek pouches. Presumably, the lyrics are poking fun at him being a pickpocket. Weevily. 2 stanzas later, the song mentions weevily bread. Weevils are a small beetle and pest that often preys upon wheat and bread. Pump. The same stanza mentions it's pump or drown, meaning pumping water off the ship from large waves, etc. Lastly, the old man referred to in the lyrics is likely the captain or a seasoned deckhand giving orders on the ship. Now, before singing, I would like to share my interpretation of what her refers to. Different renditions of this shanty have different wording in the chorus. Some renditions, such as Sean Dager's, will say the following in the chorus. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is long, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Hearing this makes me think they're trying to get Johnny on the ship to get going on what is anticipated to be a tedious journey. At first I thought her was a wife or loved one, then speculated perhaps her referred to the motherland they are departing from. However, the longest John's rendition says the following in the chorus. Leave her, Johnny, leave her, for the voyage is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Now this sounds like a definitive end to a journey, and sounds more to me like they're trying to kick Johnny off the ship and tell him it's time to go home. In light of the rather distinct differences in lyrics to the chorus, I prefer the latter interpretation. As is fun with all songs and poetry, I think it's neat that we can all get a different impression and interpretation from the same material based on how it's framed and how we look at it. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I'll be singing the shanty today, accompanied by an awesome chorus consisting of TabiiKat, TsumaASMR, Sneha Kumar, and myself included.
Oh, the times were hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. I guess it's time for us to go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, don't you hear our old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Beware these package ships, I say. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. They'll steal your stores and your clothes away, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. There's Liverpool Pat with his tarpaulin hat. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And Yankee John the pocket rat, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. She would not wear and she would not stay. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped great seas both night and day, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. It's rotten beef and weevily bread. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's pump or drown, the old man said, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The sails all furled, our work is done. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And now ashore we'll take our rum, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her.